What's up, y'all? It's Black Star in the building, representing GameAndArcadia.com and VFDC. Here for another Sunday Night Raw pre-interview. This is Sunday Night Raw 4 pre-interview, I think. Yeah, I'll figure it out later, but you'll see it on the title. But yeah, I'm here with Shadowlord and James Kenobi. So, say what's up, y'all.
Hey, how you doing?
What's going on?
All right, and, pretty much the same deal. I got 7 questions for y'all. It's going to be pretty easy, pretty quick, and same question I always ask, and, just fire them off one at a time. But I'll probably ask James first, and then after that, Shadowlord will answer. And so, okay, whenever y'all ready, I'll get started. So, you ready?
Okay, let's get it started.
Okay, question number 1, and starting with James Kenobi. How did you get started playing VF, and what do you like about it?
I got started playing the Virtua Fighter series with Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution on the PS2, and that was about 3.5 years ago. And what I like about the series is that it's very deep, and it's not as shallow as other fighting games that I've played. And I kind of like the character designs, so like Shun-Di, his drunken style, and Vanessa, her versatile style, and I just like the versatility of the game in the series and the depth to it.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So you played who was your first character in VF4 then?
My first character was Jackie Bryant
Oh man.
And Lao Chan.
Yeah, that's what's up. Anything you liked about him in particular in that game?
I liked the tutorial. I thought it was very in-depth. It's much better than Virtua Fighter 5 Vanilla. Like the training mode, it like really walks you through what you needed to know and like the game mechanics, and I thought that was real cool.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So what do you think of 5 and VFFS so far?
In Final Showdown?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good. I like the way Vanessa handles. I like her better in Final Showdown, better than I do in Vanilla. I thought in Vanilla, too many of her moves changed her from one stance to the other, and that kind of confused me. In Final Showdown, she doesn't change stances that much, and I like Final Showdown, like the throw escapes. I like that it's only 3 throw escapes, man, because I couldn't do like multiple throw escapes. So.
Yeah. Oh man, that stuff is like, it's like harder to learn. It's like once you get it down, you get it down, but it takes forever to learn because there's a lot to learn in it. So I understand. Okay, so appreciate you answering all those add-on questions I had. But let me go ahead and get to Shadowlord. So question number 1 for you: how did you get started playing VF, and what do you like about it?
I started playing VF2 at an arcade by my house many years ago when I was a little kid. I don't even know what year it was. That only shows how long it was.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't. Yeah, back then it just happened to be there. I played it and I loved it.
So that's pretty
But
cool.
I didn't really get serious. Even though I played 3, but I still have 3 on Dreamcast right now. But I didn't really get serious about it until 4. That's when I really actually tried to actually play and learn stuff.
Okay, yeah, I see you're a VFDC vet. You've been on for a while, so yeah. When did you first sign on VFDC?
I don't even know how long. First I was just troll asking questions, and I found 4 so hard that I was asking questions, and I literally quit for a bit because it was that to prove how hard it was. I just quit because I couldn't beat the AI at all. Eventually.
Yeah, cause oh man, this is Evo, right? Cause it was no joke.
Yeah. No, 4.
Oh, and 4. it was no joke because I had trouble in it too. Even with 5 quest mode, I used to have like real problems too. So yeah, AI is no joke in that game. So yeah, but I remember seeing like, looking through old posts for like videos and stuff like that, and it'd be like 2004, and I see Shadowmaster post, like what? Like he's an OG. Like I didn't know. So yo, I got respect for y'all because I signed up at like '08, so I'm like a newcomer more or less. So Y'all are like the real OGs. Okay, so that's question number one. Question number two, and I guess I'll start with James Kenobi again. How can you tell us how you got your tag? Well, you got two tags, right? You got a VFDC tag and your Xbox tag. James Kenobi and LeftyLizard, right?
Yes. I got my Xbox tag because I like Star Wars and Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's my favorite character in the Star Wars series. So that's how I got the Kenobi in my name. And for LeftyLizard, that I'm on virtualfighter.com, that's the name I got from my sister because I'm left-handed and I'm kind of skinny. So she said lizard, so that's how I got LeftyLizard.
That's pretty cool. I like that. That's a pretty cool name right there. All right, what about you, Shadowmaster, aka Shadow Lord?
Oh. Firm Shadowmaster is just something I just thought up. And it seemed to fit my personality because I don't really like. I'm quiet. I'm reserved. I don't lie. I'm just there, but I'm just one like to kind of just lurk, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm totally with you on that.
And yeah, then of course my tag was simply because the name Shadow Master was already taken on Xbox Live, so I had to get creative.
Oh man, that sucks. But yeah, it happens though. Remind me of Even Pit. He said the reason he got his name Even Pit at all was just through random select and the Xbox and not live. Where the name generator. That's how he got his name Even Pit. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So, but yep, that's question number two. Question number three is how would you describe your personal fighting style, and what are your strengths and weaknesses? So, James, we can start with you again.
Okay. My style is I kind of like to feel my opponent out and see what's going on. Like I try not to have a style, if that makes sense. I try to be like open-minded and flexible, and I like to pay attention to what's going on. That's why I like Vanessa because she's extremely flexible and she's prepared for like any situation. And I think that's how martial arts should be in real life also. And that's why I like her character design a lot. I kind
Yeah,
of like to see what's going on. I like to kind of feel my opponent out some. I don't like to run in and head on.
yeah. You kind of need to do that because I had to learn the hard way. I used to just run face first in and make all kinds of guesses because I thought I was just better than my opponent, but then I get beat down. But you got to feel out your opponent first. So yeah, it's a smart thing to do in VF. All right. What about you, Shadow Master? What's your strengths and weaknesses, and also how do you describe your fighting style?
Um, my fighting style would say the aggressive poking type. That's making probably the perfect character for that. Poke and prod at you annoyingly until you get pissed off, then you just throw something stupidly unsafe, then I just come after you at that point. It's kind of similar to James in a way, adapt and kind of, testing and see how you adapt to poking and then reacting at that point. As for my actual philosophy goes, I'd say go with the flow. So don't think about the fight. Just act and go and just get used to doing a certain thing against certain people, and have a flow chart going.
Oh yeah,
That way, and you have your options that you just know what to do. Because once I start to think, it's over. I lost.
so, well, okay, that's an interesting take. So would that like tie into like a weakness in your game, like as far as
Oh
like
yes.
being put out of your flow chart?
Oh yes. And the more random people happen to be, the more interesting the match gets.
Yeah,
But if I see enough randomness done the right way, it won't matter. But if like random rank opponents, yeah, it's bad.
yeah, it's really bad in Final Showdown so far, but you can't get over it though. But yeah, it's pretty bad in this game. All right.
Yeah.
What about you, James? I don't even know if you went over your weaknesses in your game. So what do you think your personal weakness could be?
My personal weakness is myself. Sometimes I get frustrated easily, and sometimes I just have like doubt, like, oh, I can't beat this person, and I'm gonna lose. I think my main weakness is just that I get frustrated, And I also need to work on my execution. I think those are my weaknesses.
Yeah, it's pretty much universal. There's some things that we all need to work on, and myself included,
Yeah,
especially with just frames. So
of course. I'll say my defense isn't exactly great either, but then again, I focus on poking, not defense. That's why. It's personal preference.
yeah, and it's an offensive game too. So it's like, unless you're like Aoi or something like that, or I guess maybe even Vanessa or something like that, it's like you can't just defend all the time. Even then, it's not a good idea. So that makes sense. Okay, so that's question number 3. Question number 4. All right, it's gonna be kind of interesting because both of y'all are in the room. But how do you think the set will go? What do you think you'll do versus your opponent as far as the win? And Shadow Lord, I'll let you go first this time. What do you think you'll do to win?
What think I have to do to win?
Yeah.
Just react accordingly, and hope my flowcharts work.
Yo, hope.
And punish the obvious and punish the obvious things I see. Vanessa's launchers and any combo and the kick with like -15 and up.
Yeah, I'm really bad at that myself, to be honest. Bad punishing. That's something I need to work on too. Okay, what about you, James?
Well, I know Shadow's going to play frame tight. I'm going to have to know my frames and find the Taku situations at -6 to -9. And anything above that, I'm definitely have to punish. Because if I don't punish Pi, she's going to keep doing the same pokes me over and over and over again. So I'm going to have to keep it frame tight and just, be patient. Because anytime you're playing a Pi player, that's a must. You got to be patient. So patience and knowing her frames is going to go a long way in this match Sunday.
Okay. I got a question. And okay, I just want to know this. All right, James, like how do you think, like just be honest, like straight up, like how do you think you'll do in Shadow Lord? It'll be, you think you'll win, you think you'll lose, you think it'll be like 10-0 or like 10-9, like what do you think?
I'm going to do my best, and I know I have a chance against him, but he's a good player, and he did good in a tournament, that NYG8. He did good in that, so I just have to be patient and just do my thing, and let the chips fall where they may. But I know I have a chance against him. But he is a good player, so it's gonna be an uphill battle.
So are you confident you'll win, or what? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I think I can win. Yeah, I've been practicing and I've been playing some Pi players. I played Shidosha a long set yesterday, and I played One Way. I've been playing him a couple sets the past few days, so I have some experience with Pi players. So yeah, I should be able to pull it out.
Okay, so you got some pie experience, so it's like you don't think you'll get hit out of nowhere with some tech.
Absolutely.
Okay, I hear you laughing, Shadow Lord. What do you think? How, you think you're gonna win or what?
One, I don't play like any other Pi player. I mean, I can play other Pi players, and they think they think I'm different. That's from other Pi perspectives.
Okay.
But as far as me winning, I think Lefty has it.
What?
I'm not.
Come on. Are you
Yeah,
serious?
no joke. That's serious. I think his randomness might get me. I'm sorry. I'm just.
Okay, if you think that's what's gonna kill you and make you lose, what are you gonna do about it between now and like tomorrow?
I'll probably try practice, versus Vanessa and Dojo and AI level 5 and see how it works.
Oh man, I really hope you don't come in and think you're gonna lose already, man, because it's already losing. Just personally, I want to see a good close fight, man. I want to see y'all like go at each other and tear each other. So yeah, I really hope y'all like try to win.
It won't be completely blown out though. I think it's gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be okay, but I think Lefty might edge me out just a little bit.
Okay, well I'm gonna leave that alone. All right, let me get to the next question. All right, all right, James. What do you think this set means to you? Okay, do you think of it as a grudge match or anything else, or what?
if I win this set, I'll probably get more respect in the Virtua Fighter community and on VirtuaFighter.com because right now people don't really know who I am. They know who Shadow Lord is. I've been on VirtuaFighter.com about 2.5 years and nobody really knows my name. So if I win this, I think it'll be big for me. So I really want to pull it out so I can get known a little more.
Yeah, I really appreciate y'all coming out because this, stuff. That's what like Raw is for, is to put players like out there so people can see who they are, and it'll get people more invested in the matches and the actual scene in general. So this is good, and you're already taking the first step toward that. Okay, what about you, Shadow?
Just something just something to keep me focused. Because as of late, I finally found a second game to play. That's not related to a fighting game. Finally, and sometimes it helps to keep me something to keep me focused on playing VF every so often. Pretty soon, I might get bored in dojo or random rooms all the time.
Okay, so basically you're just coming in to see if you still got it.
Yeah.
So you see if you got them reflexes still. Okay. All right. Question number 6. All right. Is there anything on the line? Any punishment for the loser? Any reward for the winner that y'all set up between each other, or is this just like well, this is not even a grudge match apparently.
I would agree unless it were just a casual thing.
I gotta be a little more than casual because it's the first 10. So, but this pretty much casual to you.
No, we didn't set up anything like if the loser, he has to do something like this, or we didn't do anything like that. And I know Shadow Lord, he's not into that, so, and I'm not really either.
Yeah.
It's somebody I don't like.
Yeah, that makes sense, and I don't mean to actually think that I'm trying to pressure you into it because when Blackula and Libertine were playing, they didn't have anything on the line, but they were trying to see who's the better Brad pretty much, and that was their goal out of it. So it's not like you have to have anything on the line, definitely. So, but yep, this is Raw, so it's like we're trying to see the best. But go ahead.
It keeps things interesting sometimes, though.
Yeah, it does. Pretty much. All right, and last question. All right, so okay, before I even get to this question, Shadow Lord, are you gonna stick with Pi, or are you gonna look into other characters? Or?
I already have a few people I do play around with in rooms when I don't feel like playing Pi. And one of them has to be Vanessa, by the way. But I already have some knowledge of her frames already, so he'll have to work a little bit in order to fool me.
Okay, that'll work. James, you gonna stick with was it Vanessa, or are you gonna use Jackie or the 11 other characters you got?
No, I'm stick with Vanessa the whole time this time.
Yes. Yes, glad to see that. Yes. Okay. All right, on to the question. Any advice for starting with James, because you play Vanessa. You've been sticking with her for a little bit, so you got pretty good with her. So any advice for anyone who's interested in learning Vanessa, from your experience?
Anybody who's interested in playing Vanessa has to have some knowledge of the characters they're fighting against. I think it's more important to know the character you're fighting than Vanessa in Final Showdown. You gotta have some kind of knowledge of other characters to be effective with Vanessa, and you have to be observant. I know that Pi is an aggressive offensive player, so I'm gonna have to probably stay in her defensive stance most of the time because it's very disruptive to Shadow's scheme with her Sabakis, her 10-frame punch, her neutral punch grab, and things like that. So anybody that plays Vanessa, again, you have to have knowledge of other characters. Go into training mode, find out their frames, find out are they aggressive, are they defensive, are they heavyweight, are they lightweight, and just try to be patient and adapt to what's going on. And again, be observant.
That's good advice. That's really good advice, especially for me because I'm trying to learn Vanessa too. So, but okay, Shadow Lord, you've been playing Pi for a good minute, so I already know you got plenty of experience with her. So what you got as far as advice goes for anybody trying to learn Pi.
Yeah, because I've seen this a lot, and I wish I had a mandatory mic to tell the people who play Pi wrong online. You have to learn how to defend. Because with Pi, she's a lightweight. Anything pops her up and kills her like Eileen. You have to know how to defend. You gotta have a sense for where you are and what the opponent's doing. Offense is good, but when the person has a big counter hit move and you're at minus whatever, standing punch won't save you.
No. Nope. And that's great advice because, oh man, there's so many scrub pies online. She's just the most picked character. I mean, she's a good character, but at the same time, it's like she's the most easily abused. So.
Yeah, either punch or 1KK or 9KK or no. That's like unsafe and people think she's safe, but she's actually very unsafe. Like Vanessa, Aoi, Eileen, they're all safer than Pi is in general and frame wise. So it's sad when I see Pi spam. It's just ugh.
Yeah. I really hope your message gets out there to the random Pi player because they need to hear that. Like seriously. Either that or get counter hit, online, or just depend on lag to win, which happens a lot. So we'll see. So, all right, I guess that answers my 7 questions for you. So the last thing is, it's the time for shout outs for either one of you. Like, you have any players or people or VFD series that you want to shout out to, or any like stream URLs or Twitters or Facebooks or whatever that people might be able to hit you up on or whatever.
Yeah, I'd like to make a shout out to the East Coast players, the guys that are strong on the East Coast. Inkai, Tricky, True Wiseman, Shadow Lord, all those players, keep the game fresh. Tony Familiar, shout out to the East Coast.
Okay, what about you, Shadow?
Not really. Just shout out to the all the guys that are still playing, and the people that probably will play 6 whenever it comes out.
Oh yeah.
And won't just die and just quit after just because they hate the game because it's not like a 4 or something.
Yeah, because
even though they'll complain about it all day, but they'll play anyway. As long as they play, it's good.
Yeah. Because, FS is still VF, and VF is still good. So, I hope people keep playing it. I want to see more people play. But, all right, I guess that does it. Be sure to catch tomorrow, Sunday Night Raw tomorrow night, and 7 p.m. Eastern, right? Or did y'all want another time?
7's good if it's okay with Shadowmaster.
I'm fine.
Okay. So, if anything changes, I'll put up on the Raw thread, which I've been kind of neglecting. But it's going to be fixed today. So, but yeah, November 3rd, 2013, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're going to see these two go at it. Pi versus Vanessa. And Raw number 4, I think. So, yeah. Be sure to check it out. Come see us. And shout outs for you two for coming out and putting yourselves on the line and in the line of fire for everyone to see for, our enjoyment. So, good luck to both of you.
I'm used to it. I've been in tournaments before. For this season, first time going to tournaments, and I'm used to it.
That's good. It's like we want to see more people play like the tournament style where they're like kind of serious and it's not just casual and they're just like putting their best out. And you see like the real potential of the characters come out. So, I hope to see that tomorrow too. So, yeah, I guess
Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for coming. Ooh, man. Wow, I cut my mic off for a second. Oh, I'm not going to edit that out. We're going to have, just because this show is real. It's real raw. But, yeah, thanks for coming out. And, good luck to y'all tomorrow.
It was nice talking to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Hope to play y'all more, too. So, we'll see.
Yeah, I know. I want to. In fact, I hope I can get you off. Because I saw you second cup before, and I had my chance to see you, but I missed out on that one shot.
Man, I'm gonna play against you. because I'll run into you, but I won't play you. But now it's gonna happen because I don't know if it's gonna be either at Defend the North or Sega Cup if they're gonna have that, which they hopefully do, or Evo if they have that, which is doubtful, or NYG8, which I'll like 99% will be there. I'm gonna play against you, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
All right, so let me stop wearing out my welcome. Catch y'all later. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Right.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right.
Bye.